What up, y'all? T-Skip here, and today on the channel I wanted to go over the new Dragon Isles Pathfinder achievement so you can use your regular mounts in the Dragon Isles. Now, some people might not want to use them, they like their drakes more, but others might just want to use it just so they can hover. Maybe gathering, they would rather just go around and use that, because I know sometimes on my drake when I'm gathering, especially in the Zallarak caverns, I still run out of vigor. And maybe you're a druid and you just want to use your druid form because it's been so long since you used it. But either way, we'll go over it in this video. But before we get into that, I wanted to take 1 second and say thank you to everyone. We've hit over 50 subscribers on the channel, and that's mind-boggling to me. I know some people might say that's, small or whatever, but to me, it's crazy. It means the world to me. So to the people who subscribe, to the people who've liked, to people who comment, or the people who just stop by, thank you. Like it's really meant something to me. So with the mushy stuff out of the way, let's get into it. Alrighty, to start it, this should be a pretty short video. So the first part, as you can see, I'm pretty daggone close to having everything done on here, other than this one. So the first 5 are going to be nothing but the main story quest lines. So if you don't know, you can see any icon that looks like that, or if you open your map and see right underneath it the campaign. Just a rule of thumb, at least on your main, always try and get these quests done. You don't have to do them on your alts. I'll be honest, I haven't done any of the main quest lines on any of my alts. The only ones I did with the Zallarak caverns was just because I wanted to unlock that transmog. Other than that, I didn't really touch anything. So that's all you're gonna need for the first part. For the second part, it's just gonna be to explore. So all that means is just fly around. Literally just fly around and unlock your zones. So like the Zallarak caverns, you just fly around until it's done. Dragon Isles, just get that one down, and then when this comes out, just fly around and unlock this one. It'll be all this area, it'll be super easy to get done. So not much explanation about that one, just unlock the zones. Now for the final bit, this is the one that I guess got some people upset, is you have to get to a certain percentage on your different factions, or your renown on different factions. You have to get to 15 on each one of the factions you have. So as you can see, I'm good to go, but I farmed the mess out of these for jewel crafting and all that. But you're not going to be able to unlock flying day 1. Maybe you could. I'm not exactly sure how much the experience is going to be, but this one right here, Friends of the Dream. So the new faction, you will have to be 15 before you can unlock Pathfinder. But you could, if you don't have everything set up, you could go ahead and get started on it. So when this does come out, you'll be ready. There's no specific date for 10.2, but as of yesterday, they started that triplet timeways, whatever it is, and that's a 6-week campaign. So 10.2 at least is 6 weeks out. So that gives you plenty of time to get these done if you haven't done it. So since I have explained the whole Pathfinder, I wanted to give some advice on how to get your renown to 15 if you haven't gotten to this area. So now that we're back on live, I wanted to go over a couple of tips, tricks, and little things that'll help you at least get to 15 as quick as you can. So one of the first things, if you ever get these things, the relics and artifacts, you turn these into the different zones, which give you reputation. Like there's the explorers, and one right here in Valdrakken will give Valdrakken rep. But always remember, these things are account bound. I did this for the longest time where I was just using these when I could have been just sending them to an alt. And a segue into that is, if you want to, you can stack these up as many as you want, and then always look for right here, Dark Moon Fair. As soon as Dark Moon Fair comes, always go over there, ride the carousel. That'll give you a 10% extra buff for experience and reputation, and then you can come back and turn them all in. Another one is right here that happened last week though, is the World Quest bonus. This gives bonus reputation every time you use them, so that's always a good one. Now, one thing I do want to show is the Forbidden Reach. If you haven't gone over here or just forgotten about it, the quickest way I've found is, if you have this unlocked, that's great. If you don't, you'll have to fly over there. But the Forbidden Reach is all the way over here. So if we jump over here, we're able to pick a faction and get an extra experience buff with them. So if we right down here, right here, and when you come here and click on the little table, you'll be able to get a 10% experience buff with whichever faction that you need it the most in. And as of, I can't remember which patch, they've opened up all these dailies, so this is another great place to go to get these. Now, the only one I haven't really mentioned is the Zalarak Caverns, which the best thing I would say is do your weeklies and do your just world quests out there. And another thing I also haven't really mentioned is, if I jump on here, you can always look for, did I spell it wrong? The contracts. See, the Valdraken Accord, it's the Tuskars. If you use these, they'll last for, what is it, 9 days or 7 days? It lasts like a whole 7 days, I think, and it'll give 15 experience every time you do a world quest. So these would be great to just keep on if you have one that you're missing out on. So other than those things, I think you should be able to get there really quickly, and if you are behind. If not, like I said, you saw the achievement. If you're already set and ready to go, hey, congrats to you. You're not just gonna be waiting for 10.2 to come. So now let me move on to the outro. Well, I hope that helped some people out wondering what the Pathfinder achievement was. If you're like me, you pretty much gotten close, and maybe you're new to the game, and it gives you a headway of getting there, which honestly, it's not too bad. Just enjoy the story, fly around the zones, and get your rep up to at least 15. So it shouldn't be too bad. Again, I don't want to beat that bush, but thank you again for everyone for the 50 subs and coming by and all that. I just wanted to say thank you. Anyways, I hope everyone has a great one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.